out with the beast today, my lovers. I got the beast with me. I've been going around, I've been pegging a few targets. And I'll show you the where I found that spearhead. It is a spearhead, methinks. I've shown it to the Flo, and he thinks it's pretty genuine, possibly. He wants a closer look, obviously. I haven't physically shown it to him yet, but I will do next month. This month. End of this month, I'm meeting the Flo, so I'm going to show him all my finds. So I got a couple of targets over here. I'll show you what they sound like with the CTX. Oh, turn it on might help. Right, so this is what it sounds like. This is the iron checker. I'm using this to check for iron. Sounds pretty irony, doesn't it? There's a bit of a better signal there though. And if you get the good signal all the way around, then it's worth digging. So that's that one. And I got another one over here. Yeah. There's a bit of a better signal there. It still might be iron though. You do dig a lot more iron with the GPX 5000, the beast. So I'll turn on the beast and we'll have a look and we'll dig these signals. What I'm thinking is that if you were to drop that weapon in the grass, such a big thing, you'd pick it back up again, wouldn't you, if you dropped it? So I'm thinking that possibly this person might have been killed in battle. He's dropped his weapon and might have been really long grass, and his body has been lying there, and he might have dropped the odd coin or trinket or stuff right next to where the weapon's been found. So I reckon there's a possibility that there could be like other finds around where the weapon was, because otherwise you'd pick it up again, wouldn't you, if you dropped that? Right, so we're gonna test these signals and we're gonna see what they are. They're more than likely be iron, but you never know. Right, here's the signal. So you can see it's a lot clearer on this on the beast than it was on the CTX. Right, so I'm going to dig it out and see what it is. I found it! It was right down there, it's slightly over a foot deep. Here it is. It's in here. And it's a piece of lead. Tiny piece of lead, look. That's what it was. At least it was a good signal. You know, a piece of lead and not a piece of iron, which is good. Right, on to the next. You know, as I was filling the old back in, I came across this piece of medieval pottery. We've got the quartz in it, the quartz inclusions. So yeah, that's really interesting. Could be a building here. Right, on to the next. Here's the next signal. Little tiny nail. But I did get some more medieval pottery and a piece of bone. There could be a body in here. Looks like there's a big hack mark going through the bone just there, look. Maybe cut down with a sword. And this is part of his vertebra. Right, on to the next. Right, here's the next signal. Don't worry about this hanging down, that's just a bungee to give me some extra support. Because this machine is incredibly heavy. You think the CTX is heavy? Try one of these. Right, it's still down there. Let's try this. So is it on that side or is it on this side? Don't know. Tricky to tell. Right, let's get the pinpointer in there. Right there, right there. Ooh. Oh, let's turn this off. Whistling away in my ear roll. You can pick up the spade, look. Oh, what's that there? What's that there? It's a piece of lead. Yeah, it's a piece of lead. Right, on to the next. Right, I've got the next signal. What I've done is I've gone round with this GPX 5000, the beast, and I found a bunch of signals, and I've then tested them with the CTX to make sure they're genuine, not lumps of iron. And then I'm coming out now with the digging them now with the coil tech. And that's what you've got to do really if you ever buy one of these. What you're looking for here is a sort of a low-high signal. They're generally the better signals, the low highs. The high lows tend to be more iron. Right, let's get in there. Whew, I found it eventually. Yeah, here it is. You see how sweet that sounds? There's no sort of warbling or skidding sort of noises. There's a nice clean sound. It's got a little ping to it. Right, here it is before this pesky helicopter gets here. That's a little rim-fired bullet. It's got a letter on it. It looks like a letter E. Oh no, is it an E? It's an E. He thinks it's an E. Does that say E? Right, yeah. On to the next. Right, here's my next signal. It's a little bit wobbly. But it's got a good ping. I would do a live dig, but it takes so long to find the target. So I'll just dig it. When I find it, I'll show it to you. You know, I said it sounded a bit wobbly. Well, the reason it sounded wobbly is because it's a pesky moo tube. But what you get, if you've got a coin or a nice object, it's got not too many sides. Like, you know, if you're digging gold nuggets in Australia, you've probably got multiple sides. But this has got lots of different sides. The shape of it is bouncing signals that way and all over the place. And when I said it sounded a bit wobbly, that's because why? Now a coin has got one flat side, another flat side and an edge, so it's a nice shape. And that sounds nicer. But I did say this sounded a little bit wobbly, and that's why, because it's got multiple sides. On to the next. Oh, right, I've decided to pull the plug with the GPX, the beast, because it's very heavy and I've got to dig some deep holes using it. So I thought I'd finish off the rest of the day with the CTX, because I don't want to do the shouldering. You know, I'm overdosed on painkillers, and I got my arm all strapped up just in case. But I don't want to overdo it too much, do I? So I don't want to stop detecting like I did last week and the week before. That was terrible. Should have seen my stats, they fell off a cliff. Right, so I've got a lovely signal here. Ooh, cockapoo-poo. The problem with the the beast is you've got to really know that you're on top of something. You know, you've got to really know that you're digging a place where stuff has been coming up. And even though I did find the buckle, and the spear and the silver coin there, the bullhead, even though I did find them there, I wasn't finding much else around it. So, and plus I don't want to do my shouldering. That's why I haven't been using it much lately. And it does get damp inside the machine, which can be a bit disconcerting. You don't want to get the machine, don't want to get it all rusty inside, do you? Right. Let's give it a couple of scoops. Try that. Oh, it's a banging signal now. Banging it is. It's in here somewhere. It's right here. Oh, I feel something. Oh, what's that there? Is it cack? Is it cack? Is it cack-a-poo-poo? A ring pull. Ugh. On to the next. Oh, I got a lovely signal here. Yeah, my stats went from 80,000 views a month to 48,000. Nothing on the screen. Oh, I'm going to have to kneel down in the wet grass. Oh well, I'm not sleeping in these clothes. That's what I used to say when you're in the army. You're not sleeping in these clothes. It's right there. Oh, you see anything? Oh, it's a nice signal. It's right there, right there. Oh, it's bound to have got that. Must have got it. That must have got it by now. Oh, what's that? Hey, what is that actually? It's a bit weird, isn't it? What's that? Is it lead? It's lead. It's lead. So there's a little bowl with something on that edge, bit of decoration there, look, and a little lead. Oh, well, it's bent, it's cracked a bit. It's a little lead scoop. Is it one of those tea things for measuring tea? But they tend to be silver, don't they? It's got a little handle type thing. They used to have these little spoons for measuring tea. So it's got a little, yeah, it's got a little handle. What's that then? It looks quite old, might be one for the flow. Woohoo! On to the next. Oh, we got a bit of an iffy one here. What do you reckon? Button? I reckon it's a button. Could be a button. Pesky button. Oh, I got a lovely permission coming up. I went and met the bloke yesterday, the landowner. It's right next door to a Saxon church. Oh yeah. Right next door. He's got 3 wells in the garden. 3! So I'm going to have to get my magnet out. He said one of the wells is really deep. Really deep. You know, like, I once saw a well in France, in the middle of this little street it was. And when I looked down it was about 300 feet deep. It's amazing how they dig these things. So they send down a small child with a pickaxe. Right, let's see what it is. Ooh. Oh, it's banging now, look, banging. It's right in here. I reckon it's going to be a pesky button. Oh, what's that there? Oh, it is a very degraded, ooh, falling apart, very degraded spoon bowl. It's falling to bits. Oh, in fact I just dropped a bit. Oh well. Yeah, it's a very degraded spoon bowl. Falling to bits it is. Falling to bits. Right, on to the next. I'm going to have to come back here in the summertime. I've got a nice inside bend just here. It's inside bend. And look at all those gravels down there, look, on the inside bend. It's probably loaded with gold. Well, probably not. I can see bits of pottery in there. It could be, you know, it's not necessarily nuggets, but gold as in coins and things like that dropped in the fields. You know, heavy metals like silver. How do we know that that hasn't been coming down this stream for donkey's years and been collecting in these gravels on this inside bend? Yeah, I'll come back here in the summertime when it's a bit lower and I'll bring my gold pan. We got a lovely signal down here. Nothing on the screen. Ooh, sounds really nice. Sweet even. A little bit sweet this one sounds. Where's it to? No, that's a stand. Oh. Right, let's dig a bit deeper. It's round this side. Just there. Oh, I see a bit of greenness. What's that there? Oh, have I got a copper? Have I got a copper? I have. Ooh, there might be some meat on this one. There might be some meat on it. Well, I'll give this a bit of a rub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, I can see a head, possibly. And I'll get back to you. Oh, I think it's my first coin of the day. It's a King George III. There he is, the 3 eyes up the top there. And where is it gone? Ah, there it is. It's a Hibernia. Irish coin. There's the harp and the crown. Yep, the Hibernian. Lovely jubbly. On to the next. Oh, I got a sweet signal here. Whoa. 12:40. Let's get you down the hole. Right there. We get in there with me finger. Got to be right on it. Oh, that worm did a backflip then. Oh, I can feel something. Oh, ooh, ooh. What's that? It's a bit light though. It's too light. Oh. What's that? Is it a beer bottle top? Yeah, he thinks it's a beer bottle top. An old one. Victorian beer bottle top. Aluminum. I saw a bit of a glint of gold. And I thought he had something then, but no, it's a aluminum beer bottle top. On to the next. We've got a lovely signal here. Nothing on the screen. Still down there. Right, let's get you down the hole. Right there. Right, let's try that. Oh, I think it's out. It's out. It's in your... What's in there? It's in your... Let's get my glasses off so I can see better without my glasses on. Right. Ooh. Is it a good big button? It's a good big one. It's huge. It's a huge button. Look at that. Just imagine if that was a huge hammered coin, look. It is a huge dandy button. The size of it, it's a monster. Right, there's nothing on it. Nope. On to the next. Oh, we've got a lovely signal here. I'm getting closer to the bike. Nothing on the screen. Right, let's get you down the hole. Right there. Right there. Oh, that must have got it. Must have done. Oh, I can see a bit of brown soil there, look. Oh, is it still down there? It is. Oh, it looks quite big. Whatever it is. Excuse me, Mr. Worm. Oh, what's that? Is that something? Or is that mud? That's mud. Yeah, mud with a funny shape. Oh, you can see it's popped out. Oh, there she blows. Oh, wind's getting up again. Pesky wind. Right, we can have any meat on this one? No, looking a bit iffy. Oh, saying that, I can see something. Yeah, we might have some meat on this one. I'll give it a rubber dub dub and I'll get back to you. Oh, this is the coin of the day for sure. Look at that. You can clearly see Georgius, 3 eyes for King George III. And there's a date. Where's the date? Down the bottom there. It looks like 1771. Is that 1771 or 73? But yeah, there's Britannia. Lovely jubbly. On to the next. Well, that's where I just had the 1771 halfpenny, and I got a signal right next to it. It's a bit iffy. Bit iffy. Right. Alright, let's put that into noise cancel. Hey, where'd it go? What's that there? That's it. Ugh, all that for a pesky button. Oh, it's got some patterns on it. Wonder if it's a GW. Yeah, it's got a pattern. Oh. Oh. Oh, right. I've got wet knees now. Wet knees. It's got like a little dot pattern. Let's give it a rub on the magic trousers. Trying to avoid the wet patches. Yeah, little dotted pattern. Oh, right, that's it. I've had enough. I'm going home. Oh, it's like a little checkerboard. Little lines inside the squares. Oh. Oh, I'm getting closer to that bike. I just don't feel like packing in because it's a lovely sunny day. It's a bit of a breeze, but you know, that sun's got a bit of warmth. I reckon spring's on its way. The grass is starting to grow. I'll soon be mowing lawns. And this could be some silver. Silver! To finish the day, that would be lovely. Oh, I can see something. I can see a rim. I'll show you the rim. Is it silver? Is it? Or is it a button? Is it a pesky button? Oh, I thought that was going to be silver then. But no, it's a crusty button. It's a very crusty button. Oh yeah, well crusty. Yep, I think it's got a pattern on it. I think it's a pattern. It's a patterned button. It's got something on there. Might have to give this one a bit of a scrub with the toothbrush. Right, I'm going to get back to you when I discover what button this is. Oh, there she blows. Looks like a stag. Is that a stag? Looks like a stag. It's got some lettering around the outside. Is it focusing? Yeah, I think it's a stag. He's got funny legs though, sort of like a bit bandy looking. Or like curving up. But it looks like some sort of belt type thing going around the outside. And then a stag or a bird or something in the middle. Right, lovely jubbly. I'm going to definitely pack up now, my lovers. Oh, feel cream crackered. Oh, I really do feel knackered today. Still, my arm feels okay at the moment. Sun's going down. Ah, what a lovely day it's been. Hopefully the weather might be on the turn soon, so we can expect a few more drier days. I can get out and do a bit more detecting, because I haven't been out, you know, my arm's been better for a few days now, but the weather's just been terrible. You know, I've never known so much rain. Right, oh, I'm heading off home, not going to the pub tonight, I'm going out later. Cheers!
I have never had but one true love. In greenwood he lies slain. I'll do so much for my true love as I